The story of Greyfriars Bobby is a tale of loyalty, devotion, and love that has captured the hearts of people around the world. This small Skye Terrier or Dandie Dinmont Terrier became famous for spending 14 years guarding the grave of his owner in the Greyfriars Kirkyard in Edinburgh, Scotland. His story has been told and retold in books, films, and even a song. But what is the real story of Greyfriars Bobby? According to the traditional view, Bobby belonged to John Gray, a night watchman for the Edinburgh City Police, who died and was buried in the Greyfriars Kirkyard. After his owner's death, Bobby spent the rest of his life sitting by Gray's grave. He became a local sensation, and people would often visit the cemetery just to see him. In 1867, the Lord Provost of Edinburgh paid for Bobby's licence and gave him a collar, which is now in the Museum of Edinburgh. Bobby continued to guard his owner's grave until his death in 1872 from cancer of the jaw. However, some people have challenged the accuracy of the traditional story. Jan Bondeson, in his book Greyfriars Bobby, the most faithful dog in the world, argues that graveyard dogs were common in 19th century Europe, and that Bobby's story was embellished for commercial gain. Bondeson also suggests that the original Bobby may have died in 1867, and was replaced with a younger dog, which could explain Bobby's supposed longevity. Despite the controversy surrounding Bobby's story, his legacy lives on. Visitors can still see Bobby's headstone in the Greyfriars Kirkyard, which was erected by the Dog Aid Society of Scotland and unveiled by the Duke of Gloucester in 1981. The monument reads, "Let his loyalty and devotion be a lesson to us all." Bobby's story has also inspired numerous books and films. The 1912 novel Greyfriars Bobby by Eleanor Atkinson embellished the story and made John Gray a shepherd, known as Old Jock. The book was later adapted into a 1961 Walt Disney film, Greyfriars Bobby, The True Story of a Dog. Another film, The Adventures of Greyfriars Bobby, was released in 2006 and starred James Cosmo and Christopher Lee. In addition to the headstone, there are other memorials to Bobby in Edinburgh, including a statue and fountain erected by Lady Burdett Coutts in 1873, and a pub named Greyfriars Bobby's Bar. In 2021, a new monument to mark the 150th anniversary of Bobby's death was placed close to the east wall of Greyfriars Kirk. Despite the debate over the accuracy of Bobby's story, his loyalty and devotion continue to capture the hearts of people around the world. His story reminds us of the bond between humans and animals and the power of love and loyalty.